One of my great struggles at Fox was I felt everything I did was viewed through a negative prism by those who didn't like Fox.
The 53-year-old former Fox News and NBC host Megyn Kelly holds mixed reactions. Some people admire her, while others can't stand her. But there's much more to her story than what we see on camera. For years, this energetic journalist has been hiding some surprising secrets. Now, as she opens up about her regrets and the tricks of the media world, we're left wondering, what has Megyn Kelly kept from us all this time? And how will these revelations change the way we view her? The woman behind the headlines. Megyn Kelly is far more than just a news anchor. She's a fighter. She has witnessed many ups and downs in her personal and professional life. Her first marriage to Daniel Kendall seemed like a fairy tale at first. In 2001, they exchanged vows in a beautiful, traditional Catholic ceremony, promising a lifetime together. But the reality behind the scenes was far from perfect. Both Megyn and Daniel were chasing demanding careers, hers in the fast-paced world of media, his in the high-pressure field of medicine. The stress and distance grew. By 2004, their marriage ended in divorce. What seemed perfect from the outside was falling apart within. Kelly has often spoken about how important her faith is to her. In 2024, she revealed she was going through the Catholic annulment process. This showed just how deeply her beliefs influenced her life. But what about love after loss? In 2008, Kelly found love again. This time it was with Douglas Brunt, the former president of Authentium. Their wedding marked a new beginning. Together they started a life filled with support and respect. Brunt even left his job to become a full-time writer. This decision strengthened their bond. They became each other's biggest fans. But life wasn't just about love. They welcomed 3 children into their family in 2009, 2011, and 2013. The journey to parenthood was challenging. All 3 kids were born through IVF. Kelly has been open about her struggles with fertility. She wants other women to feel seen and heard in their battles. This honesty is part of her charm. What made Megyn Kelly the fearless journalist she is today? Her early life is packed with secrets and surprises. Born in November 1970 in Champaign, Illinois, Megyn grew up in a warm, loving family. Her dad, Edward, was a teacher, and her mom, Linda, worked hard to create a cozy home for them. Megyn had an older sister and a brother, and they were a close-knit bunch. Until tragedy hit when Megyn was just 15. Her father had a heart attack and passed away suddenly, leaving a big hole in her life. But Megyn didn't let that stop her. After the loss, her family moved to Delmar, a small town near Albany. She attended Bethlehem Central High School, where her intelligence and ambition really shined. After high school, she headed to Syracuse University and joined the famous Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs. This is where she sharpened her analytical skills and discovered her love for politics. But the story doesn't end there. After earning her bachelor's degree, Megyn went to Albany Law School, where she excelled and graduated in 1995 with her law degree in hand. Her strong values and diverse background, shaped by her Catholic upbringing, played a huge role in her life. All these experiences made her the determined and capable woman we see today, ready to take on any challenge that came her way. However, life threw even more hurdles in her path. Megyn Kelly's health struggles are a testament to her strength. Health battles and unexpected twists. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, she was already managing Raynaud's disease. This condition affects blood flow to her fingers and toes. It was a challenge she faced while balancing her demanding career. When the COVID-19 vaccines rolled out in 2020, Kelly, like many others, felt unsure. But she decided to get vaccinated. She wanted to protect her family and hoped to return to everyday life. Little did she know that her choice would lead to complications. Shortly after her booster shot, Kelly developed an autoimmune problem. This twist turned her world upside down. On her show, she bravely shared her experience. This honesty resonated with viewers who had similar health concerns.
I regret getting the vaccine, even though I'm a 52-year-old woman, because I don't think I needed it. I think I would have been fine. I'd got COVID many times, and it was well past when the vaccine was doing what it was supposed to be doing. And then for the first time, I tested positive for an autoimmune issue.
But was there a connection between the vaccine and her symptoms? Kelly raised this question during her discussions. Doctors suggested it was just a coincidence, but the doubt is still present. Her openness sparked conversations about vaccine side effects. People began to wonder if the truth about vaccines was being kept in the shadows. Kelly called for more open discussions about health and honesty in reporting. Why is it so hard to get straight answers about vaccines? This question still needs to be answered. As her health battles continued, Kelly faced yet another challenge. The media world she once ruled was about to shift dramatically, from Fox News to NBC fame and controversy. Megyn Kelly's time at Fox News was a wild ride. She joined the network in 2004, starting as a legal analyst. Her sharp mind and fierce personality quickly made her stand out. In 2010, she hosted America Live, a 2-hour afternoon show. It was a massive success. People loved her direct approach and challenging questions. The ratings soared, with millions tuning in daily. But election night in 2012 truly made Kelly a household name. When Karl Rove questioned Fox's call that Barack Obama had won Ohio, she boldly confronted him. "Is this math that you do as a Republican to make yourself feel better?" she asked, challenging him live on air. This moment was dramatic and memorable.
And Warren County, all of which are Republican counties that have big chunks of their vote out.
Is this just math that you do as a Republican to make yourself feel better, or is this real?
All right, did you catch that? Did you catch that right there? That was it. That was the moment.
It set the stage for her rising fame. People on social media praised her boldness, celebrating her willingness to challenge a prominent figure in real time and reinforcing her reputation as a fearless journalist. As her popularity grew, she moved to the coveted 9 p.m. slot with The Kelly File in 2013. The show became a sensation, sometimes even beating Bill O'Reilly's long-running program. But with fame came controversy. In 2013, Kelly stirred outrage by declaring that Santa Claus and Jesus were white. Some viewers felt her comments were racially insensitive. This incident revealed how her words could ignite fierce debates. The biggest drama, however, came during the Republican presidential debate in 2016. Kelly confronted Donald Trump about his history of insulting women. Trump lashed out on social media, attacking her fiercely. But Kelly stood her ground, refusing to apologize. This battle showcased Kelly's tricky position at Fox. While some colleagues supported her, others leaned towards Trump. This delicate balance added tension to her career. Despite the controversies, Kelly's star power only grew. She landed significant interviews, including one with Russian President Vladimir Putin. But was she indeed in control of her narrative, or just a player in the media game? Ever wonder how the media shapes your beliefs, and what happens when a journalist pulls back the curtain? Megyn Kelly's perspective on the media is fascinating. She has seen both sides, as a reporter creating news and a critic analyzing it. Her time at Fox News taught her how powerful media can shape public opinion. At Fox, she noticed how specific stories could captivate the nation. It was eye-opening. The impact of news cycles became clear. Kelly began to understand how easy it was to influence people's thoughts and beliefs. Kelly had a different vantage point after leaving Fox and moving to NBC. She started discussing the dangers of echo chambers, spaces where people only hear opinions that mirror their own. It's a significant problem today. On her podcast, Kelly emphasized the dangers of misinformation on social media. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook can spread falsehoods rapidly, leaving the truth struggling to catch up. Kelly wants people to think critically about the news. It's essential for a healthy democracy. But how can we encourage this kind of thinking in today's world? During the COVID-19 pandemic, Kelly highlighted the confusion caused by mixed messages from health experts. Her own experience with vaccine side effects led her to wonder if vital information was being kept quiet. She also spoke about how media coverage of wars could sway public opinion. Selective reporting often shapes views on military actions. This focus on media bias made her a controversial figure. In recent years, Kelly has become a media watchdog. She points out what she sees as poor journalism, which has made her a champion for fair reporting. However, it has also drawn criticism. From exposing media bias during the pandemic to challenging political norms, how does Megyn Kelly navigate her own controversial beliefs? Megyn Kelly's political views often spark intense debates. She doesn't fit neatly into any one category. Even after years at Fox News, she identifies as an independent. This stance makes her a unique voice in today's political world. On some issues, Kelly leans toward liberal ideas. She supports the legalization of certain substances, saying the war on drugs hasn't worked. She believes a fresh approach is necessary. Kelly has also spoken out about immigration. She welcomes more legal immigrants, believing that diversity strengthens America. But this doesn't mean she's afraid to voice concerns. She has raised eyebrows by questioning Muslim immigration in Europe. This topic is susceptible and often controversial. Gun control is another area where Kelly surprised many. After the tragic Parkland shooting in 2018, she criticized the NRA. This stance put her at odds with many conservative voices. She called lawmakers out for not doing enough to reform gun laws. Kelly's views on social issues have shifted over the years. In June 2022, she explained why she no longer supports preferred pronouns. She believes this practice promotes harmful ideas about gender. This change highlights ongoing debates about gender identity. Kelly's remarks on LGBTQ+ topics have stirred significant discussions. She has raised concerns about transgender athletes in women's sports and questioned gender-affirming care for minors. But her comments about race have caused the most heated debates. In 2013, she famously stated that Santa Claus is white. This sparked discussions about racial representation during the holiday season. As she faced backlash, Kelly claimed she was just being honest. She continues to engage with audiences at conservative events, emphasizing free speech and open debate. Yet her changing views keep fans and critics guessing. What drives these changes in her beliefs? Is it a genuine evolution or a reaction to public pressure? Megyn Kelly's transition to NBC in 2017 was supposed to be her big break. She signed a massive contract worth $69 million over 3 years. The network promised her a daytime talk show and a Sunday night news program. It was a golden opportunity. She started strong, interviewing Vladimir Putin and garnering buzz. People were excited to see how she would adapt outside of Fox News. But the excitement quickly faded. Her Sunday show struggled to find its footing. After airing just 8 episodes, it was put on hold. Viewers wanted more of the Kelly they knew, but the show was changing. Then came Megyn Kelly Today, her daily morning show. Kelly aimed to show a friendlier side, but her awkward dancing and games fell flat. It didn't resonate with viewers. They missed the tough journalist they had come to love. Behind the scenes, things were rocky. Reports suggested disagreements with NBC executives. Some colleagues felt she had been given too much too quickly. Ratings for Megyn Kelly Today dropped, adding to the tension. In October 2018, everything collapsed. During a discussion about Halloween costumes, Kelly made controversial comments defending blackface. The backlash was swift and severe. Within days, NBC canceled her show. Kelly apologized on air and in emails to co-workers. But the damage was done. NBC began talking about her leaving, and in the end, she walked away with her entire contract. The fallout was massive. Many wondered if her career could ever recover. Had NBC set her up for failure? Megyn Kelly's political views might stir the pot, but her exit from NBC was just the beginning. How did she rise from the ashes and take back her voice? Reinvention after NBC and pop culture fame. After leaving NBC in 2019, Megyn Kelly found herself at a crossroads. For months, she stayed out of the public eye, a stark contrast to her previous life as a media superstar. But Kelly still needed to be finished. In September 2020, she made a robust comeback with her media company, Devil May Care Media. Now she called the shots. Her main project was The Megyn Kelly Show, a podcast launched in September 2020. Freed from the constraints of traditional media, she explored topics that interested her. Kelly's podcast quickly gained traction. Her strong interview style and candid discussions attracted a loyal audience. People were eager to hear her take on politics, pop culture, and personal stories. In July 2021, she reached an even wider audience by signing a deal with SiriusXM. Her show aired on their Triumph channel, bringing in more listeners. The deal even included a video option, allowing fans to see her as she spoke. But she didn't stop there. In November 2023, Kelly surprised everyone by announcing her acting debut in Mr. Bircham, an animated comedy series. This unexpected move showcased her willingness to explore new avenues. Despite her success, Kelly continued to spark debates. Her strong opinions on various topics, including transgender rights and race, kept her in the spotlight. She knows how to generate conversation. In December 2023, She returned to her roots, co-hosting a Republican primary debate on News Nation. This appearance reminded everyone that she still significantly impacted political journalism. How does a journalist go from reporting the news to becoming a pop culture icon? As Megyn Kelly's fame grew, so did her recognition. In 2009, she received an award from Child Help for her work in highlighting child abuse. This recognition showed that her influence extended beyond politics. The following year, Albany Law School honored her with an Alumni Achievement Award. This award celebrated her journey from law school to becoming a prominent media figure. In 2014, Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world. This prestigious recognition placed her alongside world leaders and icons. It marked her as a powerful voice in American media. In 2015, her hometown honored her by inducting her into the Hall of Fame at Bethlehem Central High School. This moment showcased her rise from a local student to a national star. Kelly's influence didn't stop at journalism. She became a pop culture figure. Late-night comedians impersonated her, and her name appeared in various shows and movies. One of the most significant moments came in 2019 with the release of Bombshell. This film focused on the scandal at Fox News, with Kelly as a critical character. Charlize Theron played her and received an Oscar nomination for her portrayal. Although Kelly wasn't involved in making the film, it reignited discussions about her time at Fox. Many viewers who had never seen her on TV learned about her role in the scandal. The movie highlighted people's mixed feelings about Kelly. Some see her as brave for taking on powerful men, while others view her as a controversial figure with a complicated past. But there's much more to her story that's worth exploring. The lawyer turned journalist. Before becoming a media star, Megyn Kelly was a lawyer. After finishing law school, she jumped into corporate law. Her first job was at Bickle & Brewer LLP in Chicago. It was a world filled with legal documents and intense discussions. Kelly quickly made a name for herself. In 1996, she co-wrote an article for the American Bar Association's top journal, Litigation. This article showcased her deep understanding of complex legal issues. She then moved to Jones Day, a large law firm, where she worked for 9 years. One of her prominent clients was Experian, a major credit reporting company. Kelly tackled challenging consumer privacy and data protection cases. Despite her success in law, Kelly felt something was missing. The long hours and stressful environment pushed her to seek a new challenge. In 2003, she boldly decided to switch careers and moved to Washington, D.C. In D.C., she began working as a reporter at WJLA-TV, the local ABC station. Her legal background helped her cover significant stories that intertwine law and politics. Her reporting on Supreme Court confirmation hearings showcased her ability to explain complex topics to the public. Her skills shone brightly during the 2004 presidential election. As her on-camera presence grew, industry leaders took notice. CNN's president, Jonathan Klein, later regretted not hiring her when she started journalism. He recognized her as a unique talent. Kelly's transition from law to journalism was not just a career change, it was a transformation. She was ready to tackle significant issues on TV and capture millions of viewers. Megyn Kelly's life is a dramatic tale filled with ups and downs. From her struggles to her controversial career, she has always been a figure of intrigue. But what will her legacy be? How will she continue to shape the media world? What do you think of Megyn Kelly's journey? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the media world. Thanks for watching.